1909. So we are, I'm the 5th generation to be involved in the winery family. And now basically we manage 2 wineries. Tonight we will be a focus on Beaucastel, but we have also a second winery that we call Perrin et Fils, which is specialized about the south of Rhône Valley wines, only the south. And we do, in fact, the same job in Perrin et Fils like we do in Beaucastel. We own all the vineyards, not only on Châteuneuf-du-Pape, on Perrin, but also on Gigondas, Vaqueras, Rasteau, Queyranne, Vinsob, Côte-du-Rhône, Perrin Reserve, so on. I mean, we really want to be the specialist about quality in the south. And we are not doing anything in the north, I mean, on Perrin, but with Nicolas, because it's the reason why we do this partnership with Nicolas, because it's completely different job to make Syrah on the north than to blend Grenache in the south. So we'll be focused on Beaucastel. Beaucastel will produce Châteuneuf-du-Pape, of course. Just to refresh your mind about Châteuneuf-du-Pape, you have to imagine that a long time ago, in fact, the Pope, the Catholic, used to live in Avignon. Before they used to have a house in Rome, you know, in Italy, and they used to live in Avignon, and they had a summer house in Châteauneuf-du-Pape, Châteauneuf of the Pope. And obviously for winning money at this time, they planted vine everywhere along the river, the Rhône River, to earn money. Beaucastel, you know, starting so in 1684, planted some vine over there, and in fact it was owned by the Sir of Beaucastel. And the Sir of Beaucastel was pretty close to the King Louis XIV, which came at this time for hunting in Beaucastel, you know, to hunt. And the only wrong things about the Sir of Beaucastel, he was Protestant at this time. And the King Louis XIV didn't like that very much, and he said you have to change, you have to be a Catholic. And if you are Catholic, you will be rich, you will be the captain of the city of Courthézon, which is the smallest city near Beaucastel. And I will give you all the land around Beaucastel. And of course, the Sir of Beaucastel, he was a clever guy. He became a Catholic. And the king gave to the Sir of Beaucastel 100 hectares all around the castle of Beaucastel. So many families own Beaucastel after that. And of course, as I said, we own Beaucastel since 1 century, since 1909, myself and my family. So that is for the part of the history. We have living in beautiful, unique terroir in Châteauneuf. When you are talking about Châteauneuf, you are talking about, you know, this rock everywhere in the vineyards, which is unique in the world. It's like walking in the moon sometimes, you know, you have this rock everywhere. And of course, a lot of American people ask us if we bring ourselves this rock in the vineyard. It's not the case. Of course, this, you know, at this time it was big torrent, big Rhône River over there, which bring from the Alps mountain this rock everywhere in the vineyards. And it was rolled by the river. The reason why we call that rolling stone, you know. And the French name for that is galet. So we have a unique place because this rock keeps the heat during the day to reflect the heat during the night. So it's the reason why in Châteauneuf-du-Pape we produce pretty big wine, full body, call that as you want. That's the soul. We have after plenty of different grapes, as you may know. What's also unique from Châteauneuf-du-Pape is to have 13 different varieties of grapes. The most popular is Grenache, Syrah, Mourvèdre, what else? Counoise and so for the red. And for the white is Roussanne, Grenache Blanc, which is the sister of the Grenache White, and so on. So we have 13 different varieties of grapes to use in Châteauneuf-du-Pape for a simple reason. Châteauneuf-du-Pape is one of the biggest estates in Rhône Valley because it's 3,000 hectares in total, much more bigger than Hermitage, I mean, all the north. And at this time, maybe, we don't know really, but maybe people say, okay, depending where you are, because Châteauneuf-du-Pape is so big, depending where you don't have the same exposure, the same altitude, or the same climate. And because you are able to blend all the 13 different varieties of grapes separately or together, you can take benefits depending the climate of Syrah if you are in altitude, of Mourvèdre if you are on a flat thing, very sunny and whatever. So you have plenty of different blending in Châteauneuf-du-Pape, and Beaucastel is one of the last wineries to still use all these 13 different varieties of grapes for making just one red wine. So basically we have 13 different parcels separately that we pick separately when the Syrah is perfectly ripe. We pick only the Syrah, and after the Grenache, the Mourvèdre, so on. We vinified in different tanks. So if you come in Beaucastel, you have a tank of Syrah, a tank of Mourvèdre, so on, all 13 different tanks. We're waiting for the end of fermentation, alcoholic and malolactic, and after we blend it. Only in fermentation for sure. So potentially in Beaucastel, we produce 13 different wines. And that's the picture of Beaucastel, thanks Matthias. Our challenge, our goal in fact, is to take the benefits of each variety together. It's like a painter, you know, we always say that with my family, it's like a painter, we have 13 different colors, 13 different wine, and every year we try to do the best paint, the best wine with this color, with this wine. Of course, if you come in February in Beaucastel, you will be able to test one single variety of Grenache of Beaucastel, one single variety of Cinsault, of Counoise. And when we are thinking about the blending, we never think about what each variety will bring alone, but what is going to share each other. And it's never a question about quantity. Even if we put 1% of, I don't know, Terre Noire, maybe a variety that you never heard about it, it's enough to fill the Terre Noire or the Muscardin or the Picpoul or whatever in the final blend. So maybe I will stop about the story and so on. We can start about the wine, and I will come back about it. So we have a pretty